Good morning, everyone. This is Carla with Why Not Me with Carla T. I'm on day number 3 of doing my Facebook challenge live that was initiated by Michelle Ship, one of my team members that actually she put out on Monday. So this is day number 3 for me. And I just wanted to kind of shift, how can I say it? Shifts today, I guess is what I'm trying to say. In other words, I want to talk about something that's kind of personal and dear to my heart, and I think it's very, very important. And the topic is loving yourself is a priority. So this, like I said, affects all aspects of our life, not just our personal life, not just our business, but our overall life. I woke up this morning. House, it was a little draggy. I was actually up till like 5 o'clock this morning. But when I woke up this morning, I was thinking about it as far as loving yourself. We as women. And I was like, we was masterfully created. You know, we're very, very unique. And I was thinking about it. I said, well, by nature, we are nurturers. Like we're mothers, we're grandmothers, we're sisters, daughters, wives, girlfriends. But most of the time, as women, we do a lot of what? Taking care of a lot of the people. And in the midst of that, sometimes we actually forget about taking care of ourselves, okay? So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I put out a post, it looks like it was back last month around March the 4th, but it was like a quote. And I noticed I got a lot of reach and likes, just interaction. So I know it resonated. A lot of people could relate to it. So that's why I picked it today, because I wanted to get some feedback from everyone and just to see if it's something that you are actually aware of, just every day when you wake up, about taking care of yourself. Like I said, because we're so consumed with make sure we're taking care of everyone else, but are we actually consciously remembering to take care of ourselves? Okay. And on the ad, it had well, in that quote, it had 4 different statements, and the first one was eat like you love yourself. I know I'm guilty of it. I'm doing a monthly challenge this month, and it was not to eat out, like fast food restaurants, go out to eat, period. So I've been a little challenging, but I've been doing it. Feeling a whole lot better, I could tell already. And like I said, today's what, the 18th, so got another, a week and a couple of days. So definitely could feel the difference already. But how many of us are guilty of not doing this? And I'm talking about this on a daily basis. When it says eat like you love yourself, meaning this is important to pay attention to what we're actually eating, what we're intaking. Like, I know maybe about a couple of years ago, I have to say maybe a little more than a couple of years ago, closer to 40, maybe 39 or 40, you know, when as you get older, that weight, it just comes out of nowhere. You don't know what happened. It didn't hit me at 30, it hit me right around 39, 40. But then I remember too, yes, you was getting older, but I thought about it, my eating habits. And for some reason, I remember that year, I was on a binge of Oreo cookies and donuts. And I mean, daily. And, you know, like I said, you're getting older for one thing. You definitely wasn't doing any working out or anything. And I was like, gained a lot of weight, you know, and I was just like, afterwards, like, you know, a year later, it was like, oh my God, you just feel like, what did I do? But then I think about too, during that time, what was I going through? So you have to be aware and conscious of your life, because life to me every day is kind of like I always hear my son say, it's like a roller coaster, it goes up and down. So we actually have to be aware. I think a lot of us probably don't pay too much attention when things are up or good. And we really need to be aware when we hit those down spirals, and when you're going down. That's when you really need to be aware, because a lot of us go into depression, you know, just don't want to be bothered. Because I know I was like isolating myself, just didn't want to be bothered with anybody. Talking on the phone, just nothing, not even people coming around me. But then also you don't realize because you consume with whatever that's consuming you, instead of actually really addressing it, letting it consume you, that you're not eating like you love yourself. Because really, when you think about it, during that time, you're actually not loving yourself for whatever reason. And that's the catch. You got to really get down to the root of it and why you're feeling that way. And some of us can pull ourselves out of it and some of us can't. So sometimes it's important to actually reach out to someone or reach out and get help. It's very, very important. And I just wanted to say, like I said, how many of us, like I said, if you're watching or now, or if you're going to watch the replay, just in the comments, drop and kind of let me know, interact and kind of comment and let me know. Are you actually eating like you love yourself every day? Like I said, now I just did it because I'm doing a monthly challenge with my sister-in-law. She had told me back in February they did what we're doing now, not eating out for a whole month. And she said she did, and she was like, "Our sister-in-law lost 4 pounds." And I was like, hey, I got a bad habit of that, especially when I'm out running errands or something. It's just like, because you're out there running errands and you get hungry on your way home. You're like, okay, well, I'm out and about and just going to grab something to eat. And most of the time, it's not healthy when you grabbing something to eat. And I know I'm definitely guilty of that. So that's something to think about. But just kind of comment and let me know. Is it something that you're actually doing daily, monthly, yearly, or is it something that you're really not even aware of? Or are you consuming something right now that where you're not focusing on you? Like I said, because most of us, when it comes to our kids or our husbands, our grandbaby, a loved one, if you pay attention and notice, you always, most majority of the time, make sure that you're giving them the right foods, correct? Not a lot of sugar, not a lot of sodas, and make sure you drink water and everything. But you have to ask yourself, you're doing it for your loved ones, are you doing it for yourself? So it's very, very important. And it was, number one was eat like you love yourself. So it's important. And I just challenge you today, if you're not, be aware of that. And actually, this month's almost over. It's something I'm going to be including in a project that I'm actually working on. It's taking longer than I expected. But anyway, if I'm not done with it by next month, in a couple of weeks, May the 1st, it'll be a different challenge. I'll just start putting it out there in my Facebook group for y'all can join us, okay, for you can join me, okay? And it's a challenge, like a monthly challenge as far as, like I say, just eating habits, overall health and exercise. So just come join me. It'll be fun, okay? Number 2, move like you love yourself. Move like you love yourself can actually, they can include a lot of different things, just what I was talking about, exercise or whatever. But I was also thinking about, what moves are you making for yourself? Once again, we make those moves and get up every morning, make sure our kids are getting dressed the night before, they ate, they done took their bath, they shower, and put them to bed in a timely manner, make sure they get up and they're off, to a good day. But are you making moves for yourself daily as well, in your personal life and your business life? Meaning anything that can inspire, empower, and motivate you. Are you actually waking up doing this every day for yourself? That's important. Taking walks. I notice for me, even taking walks, or I notice when I actually do work out, I sleep better. It's more of a peaceful sleep. I don't have problems falling asleep. It's just overall, stress level is down. Are you listening to audios? Whether you're in the car or you're actually at home. I notice, don't get me wrong, I love my TV shows. I love movies. But I notice I'm doing a lot less of watching, being consumed with the TV, whether it's movies, shows. Certain shows, I definitely make sure I don't I don't miss. But I notice as I'm getting older, and I guess, like I said, the personal growth and with your business and everything, it's a lot less TV. So listen to a lot of reading, inspirational, motivational books, whether it's audios or videos. That's important. And so, like, in other words, move like you love yourself. Meaning, are you making moves? What are you doing in your life? Not for your loved ones. Once again, we're talking about for yourself. That's important to think about that. 3 was speak like you love yourself. That would be daily. I would say affirmations. Getting up every morning. I have a morning ritual. I do my Bible study. Actually been doing it since, I think, December with my baby girl, and it has change, a positive change in my life. It actually helps me. I know I have better days. It sets the tone for my day. But whatever life throws at me, definitely seem to be making better choices versus that I did prior to waking up doing a Bible study every day. I listen to also Darren Daily. I love listening to him every morning after I do my Bible study. It helps. Affirmations, just like saying, getting up every day in the mirror saying, I am special, I am worthy, I am highly favored, I am beautiful, I am smart. Speak like you love yourself. That's important every day too. Once again, I know we tell our babies, our children, our grandchildren, our husband, our mothers, and everybody, I love you. But make sure you are waking up, looking in the mirror and saying, hey, good morning, I love you. Make sure you're doing it for yourself too. That's important. Number 4, act like you love yourself. And that was another one I was just going to ask. Are you doing it daily? Are we doing that daily? Act like you're loving yourself. Like I said, I know once again we act like, and I know we definitely are taking care of our family and our loved ones, but are we doing it for ourselves daily? That's important. And that's in your personal life, in your business. I learned over the years, it's an old saying that my mom always said, live long enough and you'll see a lot of things that maybe you didn't believe when you was a teenager or a young adult. Like, oh, my mom don't know what she's talking about. Oh, my mom's always fussing or complaining about something, and you really, really didn't understand. So a lot of things I noticed now since I'm older that makes sense to me what my mother said. And I was just talking to her the other day, and it made sense. It's like I lived long enough. So now you actually know some things. And I notice as far as act like you love yourself and really love yourself, because awareness I learned over the years, if you don't, people will treat you as you do. Meaning if you don't walk around daily and you don't love yourself and you're mistreating yourself, you're not respecting yourself, you're not loving yourself, whether you are conscious of it or aware of it or not, people are watching, whether they're saying it or not, and they're going to definitely treat you. They're going to be watching you. In other words, if someone is loving themselves and they have respect for themselves every day, and they act like a person can see it and have confidence in themselves and just loving themselves no matter what, a person, I don't care who it is, most of the time when you run across them, they can tell. They can tell. Have you ever heard what some people say, people prey on the like little kids or the elderly or the weak? You have to watch people, because even if people's not saying anything to you, which most people won't, they're watching you. And it's important how they're watching you, how you even treat yourself. That's important. So I just wanted to go over, like I said, it was like I said, March the 4th. It was a quote that I actually put it there on my Facebook, but reached a lot of people. I noticed got a lot of responses as far as likes or love. So it told me that a lot of people could relate to it, whether we're doing it or not doing it. And like I said, I would love to hear from you. Even you, if you're going to watch the replay, just comment and let me know. Are you doing this daily? Are we doing it? And the recap of what I'm saying, are you doing it? Eat like you love yourself. Are you doing this daily? Are you aware of it? Are you making a conscious state of mind? Are you in a conscious state of mind every day to say, hey, am I loving myself, eating like I love myself? Am I really, what I'm taking in, am I taking care of myself? Number 2, move like you love yourself. Like I said, that includes like making moves, whether it's for your business or in your personal life. Stuff that inspire, empower, and motivate you. That's something else you're doing daily. Number 3 was speak like you love yourself. Those daily affirmations, getting up every day saying, I am worthy, I am highly favored, I am beautiful, I am smart, I can do all things. Those daily affirmations, those are important too, or whether you're actually just writing them down or getting up every day saying it in the mirror. Number 4 was act like you love yourself, which is important, because how you treat yourself, believe it or not, is how others are actually going to treat you, because they're watching you. Because whether people are tell you or not, they are. So make sure you act like you love yourself every day. In your personal life, in your business, respecting yourself. You said loving yourself, having that confidence. Because I know some days are better than others, and we don't always have it. But you can build that confidence daily. and that I follow a guy named Robin Sharma, I think is his name. Somebody recently got found, but that's what he was saying. You know, taking even if it's 60 minutes out of a 60 minutes, 90 minutes out of the day, make sure you're getting some quiet time. And what he's saying is that quiet time just for you. You know, I don't care what you're doing, if it's relaxing in the bathtub, if you're listening to an audio, or you're listening to an inspirational video, if you reading, just do something for yourself, you know, daily. You know, and even if you can't fit in an hour and 90 minutes, I would say 30 minutes, 15 minutes, but it's important to do it every day. So, and before I go, I want to leave y'all with something that I did see. It was a quote, and it said, "Be with those who bring out the best in you, not the stress in you." That was a quote that I saw that was very, very important too, that I noticed sometimes that we're not aware of. And sometimes we wonder, like, why are we down in the dumps, or why are we so irritated, or why things aren't going my way. Sometimes you actually got to pay attention to your surroundings. That was something else when I was younger. My mother used to say, it never made sense to me. And of course, like I said, you live long enough, you'll realize that too. Is important for your surroundings and who you actually surround yourself with. That's important. So think about that also too. Okay. I'm gonna leave you all, like I said, with that message. Be with those who bring out the best in you, not the stress in you. Okay. This was day number 3 of my Facebook challenge by Michelle Ship. I will actually be on again tomorrow. Be day number 4, then last day number 5, and of course it won't be a day number 6. My Facebook lives on Saturday, so I will actually be getting back on Saturday to do my second challenge. I got a challenge I'm doing every week. It's just a question, and I'm giving out a free gift. Last weekend, actually, my son wanted a free gift, so come join me. I'll actually try to send out an announcement before I go live, maybe about 15 minutes before. Okay, I hope everyone's having a blessed day. You have to kind of excuse me if I feel sound kind of down or something. Like I said, I was up till 5 o'clock this morning. Then I got up a couple of hours later, so I'm just still a little tired, I think. But other than that, I hope everybody's having a wonderful, great, blessed Wednesday. Until next time, wishing you and yours peace, joy, and happiness. Have a great day, y'all. Bye. See you tomorrow.